that is competent, it is passionate, and so far we have been a winning team. We have been achieving all the targets that have been given to us. Our customers are happy. We have received numerous awards from all our customers. So this is our strength, ladies and gentlemen. And I would conclude by saying that the best is yet to come. What you see is just half the journey, and I urge all of you to support Carraro India in growing our business more. Thank you very much, and we are open to any questions.
You said that the best is yet to come this time. So could you give us something about the expansion plans?
Today we have certain restrictions in terms of SEBI. So I can't make forward-looking statements, but you should be you can figure out that what we are looking at is a very growing market in India. The environment is very suitable for us. The government is supporting Make in India initiatives. We are not just making in India, we are designing in India and making in India. So we are fully aligned, and the fact that Carraro headquarters is betting on India itself gives you some idea of what is there in future for us. So I won't be able to elaborate anymore because of the statutory requirements.
You have a very vast experience of decades in India. So could you tell us where do you see the most potential for growth coming from?
See, as far as the agriculture market is concerned, the growth for Carraro will come from the transition from two-wheel drive to four-wheel drive. That from 2% has reached 15-16%. The global average is 95-98%. So the trend is towards four-wheel drive. Together with four-wheel drive, you also have an increase in the horsepower of tractors, because if you want farm mechanization to add implements to your tractor, it becomes kind of necessary to have four-wheel drive and a higher horsepower. So we look at the blue ocean for Carraro is basically higher technology, semi-automatic gearboxes, automatic gearboxes, four-wheel drive. This is where Carraro will be able to significantly contribute to the market.
You have an R&D center in India. So could you tell us if you have any patents made in India itself?
No, at the moment we don't have patents. Our products, it is not rocket science. Okay? So it's a very basic product that is there. The technology is nothing worth patenting. What is important is the application and reliability of that product. So without a patent, to us patent is not in our business environment. It doesn't require that. What it requires is the reliability of the product, the ability to be in the market. So when you are in an off-highway environment, you cannot have failures. Okay? You will have one JCB in some construction site. You cannot see a JCB parked with some problem in the gearbox or axle. Same thing with tractors. They are all utility, they are having a function to do, and they don't have access to service centers and others like you have in cities where you can take your car to a mechanic and get it done. So reliability of the product is very important, and for us the strength is the product reliability and the penetration that we have in the market.
Okay, and could you throw some light on exports? Are you looking at exporting?
Yeah, we have export of 35%. Okay, 6 global customers are there. All the big names, the 6 customers are not small names, they're all very big names. And 35% goes out of the country for the global requirement. This comes under the triangulation scheme where we have a transfer pricing agreement between headquarters and Carraro India, and at the right arm's length pricing, we export 35% of our produce from India.
Sir, Mehul Dani from FinTech Biz News. What is the reason for reducing the issue size, and how much you are diluting through IPO?
Okay, we made an approval. Okay, we made consideration of the valuation and the dilution that as a family we wanted to have, and we found that was the right number that will keep first of all the company in Italy in full control, but also will give us the opportunity in the future if we want to do further operation in India. We have still the room, and with all the growth that we are expecting, this will happen in the future.
If I can just answer that further. The issue size is subject to what the management felt was the fair value of the company, which they feel is much higher, and as a result, they've lowered the issue size. And it was on the bankers' insistence to keep a minimum issue size in terms of rupees crores, which is enough to satisfy the demand of so many investors. So the minimum size was something which was recommended by the bankers in order to meet the amount of demand which is there by the institutions. And that's the way the issue size was structured.
Sir, what is your present market share and how do you propose to enhance it? What are the growth prospects?
Okay, when it comes to the tractor agriculture side, we have more or less 60-65% of the four-wheel drive market non-captive. Coming to the construction equipment, as I said, backhoe loader other than the JCB machine, all other manufacturers are 100% with Carraro. Thereby, considering the other four vehicles that we showed in the construction sector, we still have a market share roughly in non-captive around 60-65%. So both are in the range of 60-65% non-captive.
In terms of the price difference, how are your BHLs different than Volvo BHLs or JCBs?
Sorry?
In terms of the price points, how are your BHLs different from the Volvo?
Yeah, we don't first of all manufacture backhoe loader. So if you see a backhoe loader other than JCB, it has Carraro axle and transmission, 100%.
Are you
So if you have seen a Volvo, then it is Carraro axle transmission. If you have seen Tata Hitachi, it is again Carraro axle and transmission. So in other words, very simple and very comfortable for us is to say, if you take any backhoe loader other than JCB, open the hood, 100% you will find Carraro axle and transmission.
Right. Thank you. Are you using any sustainable energy sources at your manufacturing plants?
Yes, we are very conscious of our sustainability requirements. We measure our carbon footprints. We have every monthly MIS discussion. This is directly controlled by the Group Vice Chairman's office, because as Global Vice Chairman of Carraro Group, Mr. Tommaso Carraro wears the hat of Chief CSR Officer as well. Okay? This is to highlight the importance and the belief in the top management on CSR. So it's not that we also do CSR, that is not our approach. We want to make a difference and contribute in the industry that we are working.
Yes, we have a global plan for CSR that is not followed by the rules, but because we really believe it. So everywhere we apply the same standard in safety, in environment, in social health, etc. So it's part of the growth plan, the strategic plan also to be stronger and stronger also in sustainability.
We have 53 acres of land in Ranjangaon. Roughly, we have about 10 lakh square feet of factory area. You would have seen in the video. 33% of our power requirement comes from solar. So during the daytime, my entire factory runs on solar, and we save upward of around 15-17 lakh rupees. We save electricity bill of roughly 16-17 lakhs every month. So this not only is a saving, but it only reinforces our commitment to take care of environment. Environment, safety and health are of, I would say the significance is very, very high. I'll give you an example. We have 2 minutes. So when we started the plant way back in 97, 98, we had Mr. Carraro in the factory, and we used to manage the shop floor one shift only, A shift, general shift, and we used to close because we were just starting. And in our assembly area, there is an emergency door. Okay? The kind of components that go in, there are copper seals, there are copper brushes, which are very expensive. You take a couple of seals, put it in your pocket, and you earn 500 rupees outside. So we had locked the door because after 5 o'clock there is nobody inside the factory. If I leave it open, somebody can enter, take it and go. So Mr. Carraro asked me, what is this door? I said, it is emergency door. Can you open it? I said, no sir, it is locked. He said, why? I said, 5 o'clock everybody goes, we check everything and then we lock it. He says, no, it has to be kept open. So I said, okay, we'll keep it open. He said, do you know why? He said, if there is a robber who has come inside your factory and he is hiding somewhere, and if there is a fire, I don't want even a robber to get killed in Carraro. And he said, keep it open. If there is somebody stealing it, you handle that issue separately. But when it comes to safety, the safety is for employees, for visitors, for robbers, everybody. So this shows how Carraro is oriented and is sensitive to these kind of things. And coming from a European coming to India, normally the feeling is India mein sab chalta hai, but for them to kind of cascade that culture into India, this is what in 25 years we have learned, and that is why we say we are very passionate and a very competent team, and we are a winning team because this culture has been imbibed in India to the extent that people like me, I am working there since 98. Okay? My chief operating officer is there since 25 years. Ashok, sales director, he is there for 12, 14 years. So the retention is very high because we are very ethical, we are very performance driven. We call it perform or perish. So everybody is competing to make sure that we bring value to the table.
There is another thing, sorry Balaji, that we are very proud of. Out of 1,800 people in India, we were just one non-Indian, he's Italian, he's Davide by the way. But even David has been so long in India that he's almost an Indian guy of by far.
And he is not being deputed from Carraro headquarters. He was recruited locally from Mumbai, and he was working in India for 5 years for another multinational company. We recruited him from the market. So in Carraro, India, technically there is no expat or anybody coming in from headquarters who is posted over there. They have made it an independent company. It is a very proud moment for all the leadership team and the employees that headquarters has got so much confidence in us. And this confidence comes by way of we performing and meeting the expectations of the headquarters. And now we are confident that we will be able to meet the expectations of the investors as well. So that is why we are here.
Thank you.